Uh, hey, this is Sean here, and I've got Jack here for our first ever recording of a podcast ever
Oh, such a
for
good
the
start.
Unremarkable
Such a
podcast.
such a good start. Now, I don't know
Not
how
awkward at
I
all.
don't know how you start your convos with your friends, but I bet you start with a very long
Uh, like Rick uh, from Rick and
uh.
Morty.
You didn't burp. You didn't belittle me, so I
Yeah,
couldn't tell. You got to do the trifecta, man.
yeah. I gotta do the
You
trifecta
got to
and
do
track
a
now.
abusive uncle version
I
of
was
Doc
more
Brown.
Morty. I
Yeah.
was more Morty.
Murdy. Oh fuck! I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do him justice.
You can't do it justice. A lot of people can apparently.
If you
But
can
yeah,
if you can do
this is
lemon
this
words,
is
you
the
can do.
podcast where nothing good ever happens or nothing interesting ever happens. Don't expect anything.
Now you
A
might think the name like what's it called again? The
unremarkable.
unremarkable podcast is
Plan.
ironic because it will be remarkable. No, uh, welcome to an hour of complete and utter just stuff.
Stuff.
Good stuff, bad stuff. That's up to you. It's all subjective, you see. If you don't like it, it's your fault.
You should have read the title.
Sorry,
If if you can't be,
sorry, I was just
if you
reading Polygon's terms and conditions, and that's one of the things there. If you don't like a reviews, it's your fault. They're subjective.
so I can give up too.
Mm.
I can give up when I want to. Polygon. This game's sexist. Polygon. Um. So
um,
yeah, we were
I'm
for
just looking at the Final Fantasy 15 review to see if they mention the fact there are like no like there's very few female characters in it.
um
Oh, that's very short.
the topics we're covering tonight. The Nintendo Switch, which for all case and purposes has been talked down to death, but I think we're gonna try to shine some light onto it, or like shine something onto it, which is the PlayStation Vita, um, because it's a rip off the PlayStation Vita, obviously.
It's basically a Vita with basically just two fucking controllers on it. I mean, like the PlayStation streaming thing that they had, I can't remember what it was called. It's just retarded. So like, I just wonder when Nintendo would get their shit together and stop just copying the vastly superior company.
Because the Vita was such a massive success.
Oh my god, yes. It's almost as bad as Civ Beyond Earth, to be
Yeah,
honest. Um,
let's let but like
because
add some
I
good
really want to
games.
shoehorn in some really
I
shit
want to shoot.
Polygon
I want to shoot
reviews.
on a remake that will get people to buy this console. A really good one, but still, it's like a remake of the game. It's not actually like.
What Splatoon or
There's tons of ports coming for the Switch, which makes sense. But
are we talking about what I think you're talking about?
we're talking about like the Vita, how the Vita had Persona 4 Golden.
Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion for the Nintendo Switch.
No. Yeah, Skyrim. That's it. But yeah, I
Yeah.
was trying to make a joke there, but it didn't work out. But
It worked out in my mind. Yet again, subjective, guys. If you didn't laugh, fuck you.
but yeah, I'll probably just start with the trailer itself. I think it did a pretty good job of explaining what the console is, and the name makes sense. Ditching the rebrand is a good idea, I feel, because the Wii U basically killed it, I think.
Do you think if it was called the Nintendo Wii Switch, I think it would sell more? You got to
uh,
keep that 2008 nostalgia going, Sean.
yeah, you need something to keep it going. You need the Wii remote.
Remember,
You need like an
remember
my
Twilight
complaint.
Princess.
My main complaint of the trailer is there's no awkward family thing where you obviously play games with your family,
I
which no
think
one
there
actually
was, wasn't
does.
there?
No, there wasn't. It was
Oh,
mostly just
just
the
really
all.
sad,
There was
lonely people, and then
there's sad lonely
one
people that
person who
went
brought
to a
their
party.
Nintendo Switch to a fucking party,
That's me, and everyone
and
just
then
gets up
some
and
dude were
so
playing basketball, and it's like, hey, do you want to play the fucking 2K17 basketball games, like, or you could just
yeah,
fucking play it for
play
real.
it.
I mean, that's why we got dressed up, Greg. Like, why
Yeah,
did we get dressed up
jeez.
in the hood outfit if you ain't gonna fucking represent, my man?
Most of it was actually just Skyrim, which looked good, but
Also,
it's a
a little look
2000
at a game that made your mouth water. The new Mario game.
Mario, the mirror
It's
game
a
that
remake of Super Mario Brothers 2, which Doki Doki Panic would like the
No,
rights back
it's a
to
remake of Freeland apparently, or the one that came with the Wii U
Super Mario
apparently,
World.
even though it's not. But it looks good.
It's
I'm
Paper
keen for it.
Mario 5,
Apparently
but
it's a launch title. Apparently it's rumored to be a launch title, so
Genesis.
I'm keen for that. Um,
I think it looks good. Like a lot of negative criticism just from people immediately upon hearing that there is it. It looks weird. Uh, to be fair, it does look weird. It looks new.
yes,
It looks weird. It looks new. There wasn't enough revealed about the specs. So no, but no one was saying it'll be better than what they think. They think it's going to be shit.
yeah.
To be honest, the fact that they were showing off Skyrim remaster, I'd say the graphics will be at least as good as either the Scorpio or the PS4 Pro. Maybe the PS4 Pro, if I was
I
being
think no, no.
serious.
I'm going for low. I'm going for just as powerful as more powerful than the X-Bone.
All
But I
right.
think you'd get more power out of it if you have it docked in
I do
as.
I do think it'll be able to do 60 frames though. 1080p
I
60 frames. I think
I think it will
I
be
don't
able
I
to.
don't think they're going to fall for the 4K crap because I don't think that the game will be how it's set up, it won't be very optimized for that type of
But I think it will be
experience.
optimized for we got third parties, not just like third party companies, but there's a lot of like
Well, the list of third parties
no
is
no
really big.
really big. Yeah, no, but like the list of software that supports it's really big too.
Yeah.
Like the Unreal Engine and stuff like that. So it'll be well optimized, and third parties can't really jump on the gun and say, no, it's not well optimized. But it seems like it is very well optimized for third parties. So I think it has potential. Like for the third party thing, there's a bigger list, which is good. Uh, I think overall I enjoyed the trailer, even though there was some ups and downs of it. Uh, there's there's going to be a lot of obviously ports from the Wii U, which is a shame, but at the same time it makes sense. Uh,
If they're not,
expect everything.
especially if they're not doing backwards compatibility, they got to kind
But
of bridge that gap a bit better than they are.
yeah,
I mean, like they got to do it earlier than the current generation had done it. Like with the
yeah,
Xbox One and the PS4, they're porting games, but it's like way too late.
yeah.
I mean, it's alright if you didn't pick them up the first time, and just like some ports are really shit, just like the Assassin's Creed one that recently came out.
Well, it seems to me that they're kind of doing like ports, but they're like adding more content to it.
And that's all well and good, but it's not good if you fuck it up. I mean,
Yeah,
like that's why I like the idea of the Xbox One backwards compatibility because like it's the same game. It's not
yeah,
updated or any of that. So if you want updated 60 frames, then wait see if it gets a HD. But most games won't get a HD remake unless they sold lots and they could sell
yeah.
more. Um,
I'm just saying as like a knowing Nintendo remakes a decent like the Wind Waker one. I think most of them would be good.
I think that's probably the best version of the game by far. That's the best version of the game, no doubt in my mind.
Yeah,
It looks so
the
good and it feels so good to play. I just can't
um,
believe how good that is.
but so it's a remake though. Like it was
But
ported
it's a
from a game.
really good remake though.
Yeah, but that's what I
Mm.
feel going
You couldn't
into.
tell it was a GameCube game before,
Mm,
even though
what
I played
GameCube
it.
had that aesthetic of like making games look good
Well, even back
instead
then it
of
looked good. It was just I think it had the perfect art style and graphical style.
that's same like Mario Sunshine for instance.
Yeah,
A lot
you
of
could
GameCube.
port Mario Sunshine with like a really easy HD remake, right?
Yeah,
And it would still look fucking amazing.
yeah. That's the
Make the
probably
water
why like
textures just a
Pikmin
little bit more
3.
fluid, and you got it.
Yeah, like the Pikmin 3 for instance
Mm.
looks beautiful. That's
Mm.
the thing. Like a lot of and Splatoon looks aesthetically
I
pleasing.
love
I mean,
watching my little minions die in 1080p 60 frames per
yeah,
second.
obviously.
You can really feel the bite when the big mushroom monster eats them. You can feel the
Or when you
crunch.
leave them behind, you accidentally leave like a huge
You,
group behind
and
to
then
die.
you put your stereo headphones on and you can hear the screams.
Well, looking at the like, yeah, Splatoon also was a nice IP to have. I think it was big in Japan, but they're hoping for it to be bigger, which is good. I think they're gonna push it.
It won't be big with like, sorry, a big yawn. It won't be big with
I don't think it's gonna be big as like Battlefield or Call of Duty.
No,
I think
that's yeah. So
big, a big
it'll be
as
a
in like
while, yeah,
a
before.
mainstream like competitive online game like
Yeah,
Smash or um
I think it'll reach Gears of War tier.
yeah.
It'll be a respected shooter, but not something that'll bridge multi-platform. You know, kind of bring
No,
hardcore gamers over to play it like in droves, like
no.
COD or Call of Duty, COD or Battlefield would.
But I think one of my mates was talking about how it can bridge the gap for like friendly like competitive multiplayer,
Yeah.
where it's like
Hmm.
you can have more of a casual audience watch this and not be saying what the fuck's going on,
Mm.
or it's not. It's very much more of an objective, so it's more of a team focused game than a match of Call of Duty on like MLG or something.
Yeah, I know what you
Uh,
mean. Yeah, I get what you mean.
mm,
Well, that's the thing though. Like, very few shooters capture the environment of a team aspect.
yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
I say because they came out in the same year. I
Mm,
believe they did. Splatoon and Rainbow Six Siege have a lot in common.
yeah.
You rely. They're very different, but they rely on the same. Like the team is essential to work together. If you
Yeah.
don't, you will lose.
Yeah.
You
Because it's
all
a.
have to be doing your job to the best of your ability. You have to work with your weapons and your gear to the
Mm.
best of your ability, or you're dead, cunt. You've
And
lost.
encourage you. With Splatoon
There's
encourages
no
you to
lone
do
wolfing.
the objective a lot
Yeah,
because you
there's no
can't.
lone wolfing
Because
it.
you'll die.
Yeah,
And
that's why I liked it.
it also encourages you to be close to your team when you
Yeah.
die and stuff. It looks decent.
On my own.
The Squirtle Kid type stuff, which is good, and the soundtracks look
Nice
good.
meme, Sean. Nice meme. Did you write the Nintendo E3 for this year? Like
I did
last year?
last year or like 3 years ago when Splatoon was something.
Wait,
Also,
didn't they actually bring a kid out to say it?
no, I didn't. No, the Squirtle Kid thing's just a
A
meme that
meme.
someone made up.
No,
But
I thought when they brought them out, like when the year they did the Nintendo championship, there was like a kid who came out before it, and he said, and the guy asked him, "Were you a squid or a kid?" And he's like, "I'm a kid."
yeah,
And I rolled my eyes and I was like, "Oh, fuck! Just get back to saying that Star Fox Zero will be good." I'm sorry. I know that's a sore patch review. I am on Polygon right now. Do you want me to search up the review? Let's see if we can find it. If you guys
oh,
don't know, Sean was responsible for the
I don't think it will. Yeah, I was responsible
he
for.
did the Polygon review for Star Fox Zero, but he lost it, and that's why they couldn't do it. So they had to make up some bullshit excuse. So they just said they wouldn't,
I get it that the
and they
game
fired
shit.
him.
No, I hope they did. Like, yeah, they fired me from my job, even though I've still got it. Apparently, they keep
They
me
brought
on.
you back because you're only fucking person who knows what a video game is at Polygon. Oh my god,
um,
they gave
apparently,
Watch
like
Dogs an
I'm on
8.
this like rumor, so we're probably going to talk about Skyrim for a bit, about how big it is to have Bethesda working with Nintendo.
Fallout
Um,
4 maybe? Maybe?
maybe
Do you even care though?
if it's like a Game of the Year edition, maybe.
Mm.
Like even then, like it's good to have the more games the better. There's no bad publicity, so I think Doom would be a more important thing, or Dishonored, or like I said, my idea, my proposal is, why don't you just port like a game, include all the DLC, make a game of the edition, and just port it to like the Switch or
That'd be
something,
cool,
and make it
they did with
cheaper.
Deus Ex with like the
And then
director's
make it
cut.
cheap, just make it cheaper.
Mm.
People
Yeah.
buy it. No, Square will probably release a new DSX on Switch
Yeah,
maybe, because I think,
they'll bring you another director's cut for the
and
DLC.
I'm expecting what's it called? I know this sounds a bit um I'm expecting Final Fantasy 15 to be come out on it.
Are you actually though? Are you
I
gonna
am
buy it?
probably if it comes out on the Switch.
Do you
If
know
it
what the
get
Do you know what the best thing about Final Fantasy 15 at this point for me? Because I got it and it's pretty good. Um, you have the car right and you drive around in it, and
yeah,
at like the garages where you get fuel, like the servos, the service
yeah.
stations, you can buy the soundtrack for all the other Final Fantasy games. You can listen to it in the car when you're
Oh,
driving
that's
places.
amazing.
All of them,
That's amazing.
all of
Yeah.
them, even 14, which was the online MMO. It's got the soundtrack for it.
Yep.
Fucking awesome. And you automatically start with the soundtrack for 13, Final Fantasy 1 and 7 in your car,
Do
ready
you
to
have the
go.
characters?
Yeah.
There's like a boy band type thing.
Their outfits make me want to kill myself, but the actual characters are alright enough for me to not care. I don't know why they changed their
Kind of in
outfits.
like
They changed the outfits
yeah.
from like the
They're
original
like wearing black,
concept.
aren't they?
Now they're
Are they
wearing
like
black. Well, they used to be wearing like more suity, more like a royal attire. Now they're wearing like punk rock outfit, and I'm kind of like, "Ah!" Why could you? Why'd you have to? Why Square for one game could you not make the fucking main character look like an idiot? I'm sorry, it's really hard for me to care about him if he looks like a emo.
Looks like Sasuke.
Quite, he acts like Sasuke too. All he does is like, he's like
What's his name? He has like a really retarded name too.
fuck. I've been playing the game for so long. Noctis.
Noctis.
Noctis. There's Ignis, Noctis, and the other two.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you disappointed that Breath of the Wild's not being a launch title? Instead, it's going to be pushed back
I
a
don't
bit.
think it'll. I don't think I really care. It'll be good. It'll be like Final Fantasy, the exact same thing. I don't care if it'll be delayed for a little bit. If it's like a little bit later, I'll wait because it'll be good and it'll be worth
Also,
buying.
gameplay of it is very much like a open world
Yeah,
Skyrim type game. I feel.
yeah. I'd say more Oblivion.
Yeah.
There seems to be very little things that tell you what to do.
Mm.
It's very up to you to do things,
Yeah.
and I hope the leveling up is similar.
Mm.
I like leveling up systems because just to sidetrack again,
Yeah.
I'm really good at sidetracking.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15 adopted Oblivion's
Derail this.
adopted a kind of similar a level up system than Oblivion.
Mhm.
You gather XP, right, and you see it gather, but the only way to level up is to stop and have a sleep and have a rest.
Mm.
I think that's a good thing
Mm.
because it makes it that you're not like flipping through menus in the middle of combat and shit to level up.
Yeah.
It's more of like, hey, stop, rest now, come back stronger, kind of thing.
I'm I'm not gonna try to be mean to Final Fantasy. If we get into like the Final Fantasy 15 discussion, I just want to like ask one question. This seems like a road trip type as like American road trip as like a game. Basically, let's go on a road trip. Let's stay at a
It
motel.
very
Let's
is.
fight some
It is
monsters.
exactly that, and it's why? Because why that's good because it's fun,
Yeah.
and it's not a melodramatic fuckfest like every single
Yeah.
other Final Fantasy. I know. Oh, but Seven's so good, but it's still a melodramatic fuckfest that doesn't make sense. That being said, though, I've still got to play more of the game. I think it might develop into a melodramatic fuckfest, but at this point, I'm enjoying it. It's weird that it's
Yeah.
weird that you mentioned the theming of everything because I'm gonna say the thing that pisses me off most about this.
Yeah.
Every bit of media around the game. So I'm talking about three in particular: the anime, the movie, the
Yeah.
Kingsglaive movie,
Yeah.
and then the actual game
Yeah.
contradict
Mhm.
each other in every fucking way
Oh,
possible.
that must be really fucking annoying.
So I watched the anime, and it makes the city that he came from look super Japanese, right?
Yeah.
Off-putting. I
Yeah.
watched the movie. It makes it look like London, and everyone acts like it's London, and it's like a big empire. And
European.
yeah, but it's like England because it's like an empire that makes the smaller nations fight for it, like England.
And
But then you play the game, and it's like American. They actually do really fucking awful Southern accents in it, and I'm like, what
uh,
do you want me to think this is?
how many like celebrities slash like so
That's
much
the
money
thing that
got
pisses
poured
me
in.
off as well. Sean Bean doesn't actually voice the king in the
Yeah.
game. He only does the movie.
Yeah, like there's so many like celebrity endorsements for the game. I think Florence Machine did like a song for it apparently, and I don't know, like
And then the cool king's glaive out of the movie, like these agents that use magic and shit.
hmm
They haven't been mentioned once in the fucking in the game yet.
well it's like 200-hour game,
I'm
so
no no. I'm
uh,
beginning to think they called them something else in the game.
yeah,
I'm beginning to think they did. I'm not
yeah,
too sure. I have to wait and see
hmm
because I see very little connection between the movie and the game, and the anime as well. The anime's weird. I don't. The anime doesn't seem to take place at any point in time. It's just like fucking all over the place. It takes place like during it, and it's weird where it takes place because it jumps all over the place. Shit. I don't know. I'm just.
yeah, it's good
I understand the
apparently.
anime, but like the movie, and then for some reason another pet peeve they use scenes from the movie in the game,
hmm
and that kind of also put me
Yeah, it takes you out of the experience because like there's two different voice actors for two
yeah,
different.
and I'm like fuck, and Sean Bean was so good as the king.
Yeah,
Oh my god, was he good? He made me love that movie, even though that movie's a bit weird near the end. It gets
yeah,
really it's like Final Fantasy. It gets really like Oh, there's demons and there's gods. Ah, where did these giant monsters come from?
Do you
I
love
don't
the
know.
Square Enix event that they had where it's like they got all these like celebrities and stuff like that, and they released like the anime, or like they released the anime halfway through the thing, not at the end of it, or they released the demo halfway through it, and everyone just left the live stream to play the demo. Apparently, they got Greggy Miller to host it, so it's pretty funny.
Wow, that's sad though. I
It's
mean,
not everyone left it, but they didn't. They did like a Nintendo thing. Where it's like it's out now, but they didn't like
hmm,
the wrong time. They were like halfway through it.
yeah.
It's kind of like weird.
So we'll kind of segue back into the Switch and kind of try to maybe end that topic because we are reaching the half an hour mark.
Like
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I mean,
try. I'm
it's
gonna
it's
try to.
it's,
I'm
it's
gonna
the
try
main
to.
focus of the convo, of course, but at the same time, we got other things to talk about, and we did just spend about like 7 to 5 minutes talking about Final Fantasy 15 and everything around it.
I kind of want to just go back to the Switch for a bit.
That's what I'm recommending, so we finish it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. We could just talk about the controllers, I guess, and
Oh, how
what
shit they
Tracy
are.
produced. Yeah, like the Joy Cons or whatever, how they detach and retach, and the customization with the customization, the Pro Controller itself, showing the actual Pro Controller
Hmm.
being played instead of you using the Switch controller. So
Yeah,
and
it was
how
good.
they
It
can
was
like
good that they
detach and
showed
retach.
that's going to happen. So, because people would complain, "Oh, is that the only controller we're getting?" I don't like it because it's different.
Yeah, and what's it called? Just it's easy. Apparently, it's easy to take around and easy to switch in and out. I heard what's it called? The console's price is going to be around $300, I think.
Really, American.
400, 400 maybe? Yeah, 350.
So about like
And then we're going to
450
get like
here.
deluxe for like 400 or something.
So it's
So,
going to be about like 500, 450 here. Maybe
yeah.
about 500, 550. That's pretty good though.
Mm. But
Maybe even less than that. We'll see.
I was thinking 400 Australian because in
Yeah,
America it's 350. So,
yeah. But I'm
but
saying
the
I was
deluxe,
500 for the deluxe edition.
yeah, I'd probably go 400, 450 for the deluxe
Well, you have to
edition.
get the deluxe edition because that comes with the
The
48
game,
gigabyte um,
yeah, the 48 gig one,
instead of
yeah,
the 32
obviously,
gigabyte hard drive.
yeah. um, let's hope. Like, I think there was a rumor saying SD card.
Yeah, it'll be as big as you want
So
it to be, so you can get that fucking $20 fucking 108 gigabyte SD card or
mm,
whatever. I don't think
get the,
those
the
exist.
terabyte one.
Yeah, and just rip it in, baby. Just stuff it in there.
I'll probably just get like a 500 gig one and just put it in.
Yeah, dude. Why not?
Uh,
Memory cards have made a return. Only this time they're
cartridges. Well,
small.
we're talking about like SD cards. The cartridges are coming back, which is good. I feel instead of discs, because disc would be the most awkward thing to have if for. Well, we didn't actually explain what the
PSP
console
though.
is. The console
PSP.
is yet. It's a hybrid where you take it around with you and play it. So you can dock it in the station, which becomes the main console. And then when you want to go out with you want to go out and show it to like a party, and no one wants to play with you or talk to you because you're too busy playing Mario. But you want to play Mario, so you take it around anyway. Um, like it it looks like a decent idea. We're probably gonna get a lot of ports from the 3DS too and the mobile market, so expect the new Pokemon game being on it because there was a rumor around it recently about the new Pokemon game being on it. So, anything you want to add to that, Jack?
Final
Right,
Fan. Sorry. Pokemon Sun and Move Extra.
extra
Yeah. Also,
babies RPG.
also, baby's first RPG. Yes, my boy.
Yeah,
It'll be called Eclipse. Will be the third game, and that'll be the one for the
stars.
no
Oh,
Eclipse.
Eclipse. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a cool
because
name.
that's
That's a
sun
cool
and
name.
moon together. Get it? It's sun and
That's
moon.
cool. That's cool. That's a cool
I
name.
think if they don't use that, they're retards. Because it's blue, red, and green. So it's like ruby, sapphire, and then they used emerald. So
Mm.
it's got to correlate. So I think Eclipse would be cool
Mm-hmm.
because it's both. If they
Uh,
call it stars, I'm gonna be upset because the sun is a star. You idiot.
no, that's a rumor. That's a rumor. They're
I
calling it stars.
retarded.
But you can
The
see the stars.
Japanese.
You can see the stars now. Kidding.
But that's why I
Clips
call it
makes
Eclipse because it's
Clips is
both.
cool. Clips
Yeah.
is a cool name, but I'm not gonna get hyped about it because they're probably gonna call it something dumber.
Yeah, I think that they'll bring the Eclipse. The Eclipse will be the version that comes to,
The Switch.
and it'll be somehow like both in one.
Yeah, it'll be
It'll have
both,
all
and
the Pokemon
I
from
think you'll
both
be
in
able to
one.
do some like integration where you can
Yeah,
transfer your Pokemon onto the Switch version.
yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, you could trade with the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The
Uh,
what's it called? And I
um,
think it'll run a lot better because I've heard some favorite issues with the game,
on the
even
old
if the new
3DS, even
3DS.
with the new one, because it does look very graphically like better, like
Mm-hmm.
like daunting for the poor little 3DS to
Yeah,
handle.
well, I think the DS is not run its course, but you know what I mean. It's getting to the point where it's emulating consoles, and it can't. You have to make it into like I think, yeah, for it to be
It's gotten too big
work,
for
you have to make it
it's
into
gotten
some.
too big for its own boots. You're saying so it's gotten
Yeah,
a bit too
it makes sense.
powerful. Yeah.
Nintendo to make this choice, and um, the tablet interface looks cool, and the controls. Like, I don't know. I'm keen for it. I'm keen for it. There's still a lot of stuff we don't know about it yet. Um, what if you could choose like a port? What port would you choose for the Switch?
Xenoblade Chronicles X, or maybe Final. Fucking not. Why do I keep saying Final Fantasy? Fire Emblem because it
the
started there.
fire.
Fire Emblem Fates, the all-in-one cartridge thing,
Yeah,
or maybe Fire Emblem Awakening as well.
yeah.
Maybe all the DLC on it. You know.
What about Mirror? What about the Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem game?
Fuck off. That's my response to you.
That's good though.
Fuck off. That's my response to you.
Why not? Why not?
Fuck off. That's
Why
my
say why
fuck off. That's my response to you.
Fire
Sub
Emblem? What?
subpar fucking idle game.
Why did you say subpar?
Because it's
What's your
bait.
problem with it?
It's good bait. You got me. It
What's
baited
not?
me and it
It's
got me.
not. You didn't get the game though.
Baited me. No, because I was happy
It's
that it was
kind of like
coming
me
out.
complaining about how bad No Man's Sky is, but I haven't fucking played No Man's Sky.
No,
Well, you
you're
fucking
allowed to
baited
complain
me.
about it because it's universally been known to be shit. I'll allow you to make fun of it.
No, but I can't. I know it looks bad and like it has a ton of PC problems, which doesn't shock me. But
What
the
the fuck?
Fates game was surprisingly good. Apparently, the Fire Emblem crossover game was surprisingly good for because but at the same time, I can understand why it can leave like a strange taste in people's mouths when it comes to it being a Fire Emblem Shin Megami Tensei game. But Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably the best looking Wii U title. I would definitely want a port of that. Would be decent. Um, Monster Hunter. I'd love a
Yeah, that'd be pretty
port of
cool.
Monster
Yeah,
Hunter.
that'd be good.
Free or like the recent one, but you can play from
I
dates.
think the generations would be probably the better one to port.
Yeah, but just make it into the engine of free from the console
Yeah,
version.
it's kind of like how they
Rated.
made like Ultimate, 3 Ultimate for
Mm.
both. They'll probably just make it. I hope they make it because it is really hard to play on a 3DS, and I would find it very awesome if I could play it on the big screen with a better controller.
Pikmin 4 apparently is coming out for
I
it,
think that'll be fan bloody tastic.
and the crossover game, which I don't want it to be real. The rabbits one. I was hoping Rayman would be a decent one. Why don't they choose Rayman, Jack, instead of
Because
rabbits?
Ubisoft hates you.
Okay.
Wow, Shadow Warrior 2 got a 5. Sorry.
Well, how great would it be if they chose Rayman crossover Mario game? How good would
That'd
that
be
be, Jack?
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be almost as good if they did a Sonic one. No,
Olympics does exist,
Olympics
sadly.
doesn't count either because it's a side game. I mean, a main game. No, I think it'd be cool if they did like. It's good that they're doing it because I think it'd be awesome because they're
Yeah.
both really good platformers.
Yeah.
I also think that I hope this never happen. I know this will never happen. Like a Crash Bandicoot one as well. Even though their gameplay styles are a bit different, but you know what I mean.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I think I really enjoy Crash Bandicoot and stuff.
I
But
like Crash too, but I think it belongs on the Sony platform. Maybe
yeah,
new one can be on the Switch
Probably not.
because
Probably not.
Sony doesn't own it anymore.
Probably not.
Sony doesn't
Yeah.
own it anymore
Yeah, it's up in the air.
because it came out on the Xbox. I remember the
Which
new
one?
ones. Crash, the new Crash one,
The
like tag team wrestling and
yeah,
like
but you'll probably never get the original
Switch.
ones because I think that
No, not the
PlayStation
original. I'm not
still owns
asking
the
for like the
original
original
ones.
ones.
Yeah. No, you're thinking about the Mutants one, like the Titans one and stuff, where you
Yeah,
climbed on the back of big guys. Yeah, I
I'm
like
not talking
those.
about
Those are
like
pretty cool
remakes.
too.
I'm not talking about like
Well,
remakes. I'm
I'll just say this here:
talking more
Crash
about like
Bandicoot could do 3D well, unlike
yeah.
a certain blue hedgehog. Hedgehog.
But it was originally
Sonic
free
the
to
Hedgehog.
it was originally free to begin with. So, but the new Sonic games look pretty good, and those are coming out for the Switch too. So
Sonic the
I'm looking
Hedgehog.
forward to Mania, I think it's called, the one that's been made by Modder, and another one from the Generations team, which Generations was actually good. So, um, I'm keen for them. I'm keen for it. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably, I think, they're not announced, but the
There's no
rumor
way they
is
won't do it. There's no
no.
way they won't do it. It's
Mario
really
Kart
good.
8,
Just make a new
Super
Mario Kart.
Smash, Super Smash
They're
Brothers.
probably just gonna make a new Smash Brothers.
Do you think that takes years to make though, dude?
They might port it, but I think they might just focus on making a new one. I'm not
I
sure.
think I think they're gonna port it because the amount of characters that are on it.
Up to you, but I think that I don't know. I wouldn't if I was doing it.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. Well, people weren't big on it to begin with, so I don't know.
What do you mean people
People
weren't big on
complained
it?
about it because it wasn't fucking melee. Why isn't this melee,
A lot of
guys?
people like
Why
it
isn't
got
this
decent
brawl?
marks. It got decent marks.
Oh, it was
Do you
no, but
think people
fans are
hated? Do
picky.
you think people
Well,
hated
I
the
don't
new
think it's
one?
good as melee because everyone says melee's the best. Because
No, but like that's a dumb accusation because
well, you're dumb
the
because
new
you're a faggot, so I don't have to listen to what you say.
the new Super Smash Bros. Is probably one of my favorites. So probably my favorite Smash
Are
Bros.
you
games.
serious? But melee was so much better because reasons.
Well, give me some reasons. Give me some reasons, Jack. I want to
Tighter
hear.
controls.
You can use a GameCube controller.
Tighter controls.
You can use the like. There's a
Did
GameCube
I
adapter.
mention the tight controls? I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Wave
I would
dashing.
port
That's
it.
it.
I would port it, but I'd mainly focus and hope that they're making a really brand spanking new one with hopefully Cloud Strife returning to be a mainstay member, so I can hold B and win.
But you can get Cloud in the new one. I don't see a
I don't
problem.
want to pay the $17 DLC.
Well, they do like a Game of the Year edition one where it comes with all the DLC in it.
Well, I'm not going to buy a Wii U, am I, dickhead?
No, I'm saying like the Switch version, you dongus.
You dongus! Oh!
That's what I'm talking about. The Switch.
Sir, you wounded me.
Talking about ports of the
Sir,
Switch.
you wounded me. I think that's the end of the podcast.
The Mario Kart 8.
You wounded
Mario Kart 8
me.
looks good. Apparently there. But
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot like Double Dash.
they'll
I'm
probably
thinking like
port
a
it.
lot of these. Like I know that you want like a new title, but I think they're pretty good as remaining as like a service saying like we're gonna constantly add new content
They'll
to
be
these games.
slowly adding new games. Yeah, I agree. It'll take them time, but they'll do it.
I think it's a good idea to have like filler with like Mario Kart 8 and Smash Bros.
Mm.
Adding some new stuff to that would
Do
be
you
pretty
think they'll add
cool.
the new Mario Party? Because I can't wait for that.
Yeah, probably not.
Animal
Let's not.
Crossing?
Probably not the Animal Crossing game either. I think they are working on new Animal Crossing though.
I hope they port
Uh,
an Animal Crossing 2 that as well. I think that'll
I
be
think
cool.
what would be amazing would be the 3DS
Harvest Moon.
version.
Or also Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon would be decent too.
Also, are you upset that they're not going to port it to the Wii U anymore? Stardew Valley.
I'm not shocked, but at the same time, I'm kind of like the drought period for Wii U. The
It's just
Switch
gotten bigger.
can't be delayed. It can't. It
Also,
if they delay the Switch, it'll be the worst. It'll be the worst if the set that came out and the man spends like 3 months, 2 months till it's like, oh yeah, guys, the Switch comes out in September. I'm just like, how the fuck? How the fuck are you gonna? You're gonna obviously advertise the main console for it, but how are you gonna keep the Wii U alive? The Wii U is basically a desert right now. It's not. No new games are coming out for it.
sorry, just saw a meme. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like it's There's no
Sorry.
games. What memories you
There's a
see?
dude dabbing on here, and it's making me cack.
Okay.
It's making me cack. Also, Brockspace, but that's stay out of the podcast.
Stay on
Um,
the podcast.
we'll
Sorry.
try to end this topic
Um.
relatively soon because we're reaching the
Yeah, I think
47-minute mark.
Mark. I think we'll probably end it at the hour mark, but
Yeah.
I think I'll probably just finish it off with wild speculation or like stupid things we expect out of this console. I'll probably go first. I'll probably go first. I'm expecting um GameCube emulation to come to the Switch. And I'm also expecting the adapter to come to it too. Or like themed Joy-Cons for it, so you can play GameCube games. Where you can play virtual console games, for instance, you can like get
I'm
like a
hoping that as well.
Nintendo
I'm also
64
hoping, yes, for 64
games.
compatibility as well,
Yeah.
emulation, because that would be
So you get like the
the
consoles.
complete package,
So you got the consoles and the what's it
the
called?
complete
The
package, Sean.
handheld
Yeah,
games. Yeah.
the complete fucking package, dude. Everything's there.
Yeah.
So you know what? You can buy your expensive new Switch,
Yeah.
take it home, hook it up. You can pay a link to the
And I'm
past.
hoping that they fix the virtual console. They just release everything at once, or they have massive bursts saying, "We've released all the Nintendo 64 stuff on the Switch. Go buy some stuff." Or we've released all the stuff on
They
DS. Go
should
buy.
set up the new system to automatically work. So everything that's currently out on the store that's compatible
Yeah.
with it should just immediately be on there. None of this, oh, wait a bit before
Yeah.
it's ready. No, they should be preparing
Yeah.
the eShop now for it. So when
Yeah.
it's out, all you have to do is plug your fucker in, hook her up to the Wi-Fi, and then you can
Yeah.
download your fucking games that are compatible.
Yeah.
That's what I hope,
Yeah.
but it'll probably be like,
Yeah.
oh, wait a couple of days because no, make it. Oh, fuck's sake, make it a month.
Yeah.
Make it a
Um.
year. No eShop. No
any
online.
any any other things I was expecting Final Fantasy 15 coming out for it, but that's running the mill for it.
I'm thinking more. I'm not thinking Battlefield One.
No.
I am thinking maybe, and this is a big maybe.
Mass Effect.
Maybe yeah, Mass Effect. And what was another game I was going to say that's coming out? I think even like Resident Evil 7 might be coming out for it as well.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that would be an interesting way for them to go. Yeah, that was the one I was
Is it
going
the
to say.
Biohazard one or what? The new one? Is that
Yes,
the one in the
the
house?
one I'm
Okay.
very skeptical of.
Okay. That makes
Because
sense.
they're going to fuck it up. I know they're going to fuck it up. I don't know how they are, but they're going to. They're slowly releasing. So we'll just talk about Resident Evil 7 now because when it was announced, super hyped for it. After realizing what they're
Yeah.
doing, upset because effectively they initially what I assumed they were trying to copy Outlast because everything that
Yeah.
they tried to do was Outlasty, and I was like, oh, that's kind of.
Yeah.
I hate games. Like, can we just say this right now? I
Yeah.
hate horror games. We have no means of defense. It pisses
Yeah.
me off. It's a very
Yeah.
cheap way to scare you.
Yeah.
That's why one of the best horror games I think is Fear One, and its
Yeah. Or Dead
consequence.
Space.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can defend yourself, but that doesn't mean diddly shit because the enemies are so good.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
fucked. So yeah. Um, so Resident Evil now they've updated. They've released I like what they're doing. So they release like 7 to 8 little like 30-second clips of the game,
Yeah.
and then it slowly. And then at the end, I'll show you a little thing unlocking.
Yeah.
And after 8 locks are unlocked, they show you a big new video about it.
Okay.
I think that's cool. And they're basically like, look, the next one has been
Are
ready.
we gonna expect the HD remakes for the Switch? You think?
Maybe. I'd
Yeah.
recommend them because they're not that bad.
Yeah.
Come for 4, stay for 5, and leave for 6. 6 is alright.
Yes.
People pick on 6. Six is a fun co-op game.
Yeah, it is.
It's a very shit.
Single player
It's
experience.
a very shit Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
5 is a good
It's a
co-op as
fun action
well.
shooter.
Five is my favorite co-op, like one of my favorite Resident Evils actually. I don't
It's a good co-op
understand why
shooter.
people hate 5 so much. Because I
Was
think
probably the best, you think, or
five,
the four?
one's the best.
Okay.
Without a fucking doubt in my mind, Resident Evil 1 is the best game.
Okay.
2's better, but I like the atmosphere of 1 more.
Okay.
Three's pretty good too. Nemesis had a really good theme where like you're being followed by like a really overpowered like nemesis. That's what
Yeah.
they call it. It's like a giant dude. He's like, I'm fucking break you in half. I'm like, oh, okay. I
And
like that.
I think Bandai Namco release some Dragon Ball Xenoverse or the Naruto games on it, but
I
that's
hope
kind
so.
of
Is that Bandai Namco? I
yeah,
hope they release Witcher on it too, as well.
yeah,
Actually, that'd be cool if they released that because that's a big game
yeah,
to release on there, and I think a lot of Nintendo fans would love the fuck out of it.
yeah,
As I said, I hope they focus on releasing games that capture the hardcore nature that this console is trying to put out.
yeah,
It's duality. It's trying to be both, but it's more in the trailer. It was more inclining to hardcore gamers.
yeah. I think we're getting a new Mario game for launch apparently, and having Skyrim there would push it up. I think a bit
With
more. Apparently,
Without a
apparently the
doubt, mate.
rumor is they're getting mods, and I'm just like, no, probably not. I don't expect it to come
Fuck
with
no.
mods. If
Are
it
you
does,
serious? Do you think Nintendo would let mods on their console? No.
if they do,
No.
if it does happen,
I'll be happy. They'll be more progressive than Sony, but I don't think they are as progressive as Sony at this point.
yeah,
These are motherfuckers who still block YouTube videos.
yeah.
Anyway, we're reaching the the
Well,
hour
just
mark.
finish it. We'll just finish it off with
I don't mean to hurry you, but I kind of want to talk about other things as well. Like
yeah.
we got to talk about the VGAs. That's going to be another
Yeah, no,
hour, I
I'm
suppose.
on the website right now, but I just want to finish this off with one final thing before it. And about we've got to talk about one more thing
Yep.
about the presentation being in January and how Nintendo's basically been quiet about it. Like, here's a 3 minute trailer and like here's nothing else. So what we've been talking for the past 50 minutes is just us talking about rumors or
It's pure
like
speculation. Yes, it's
yeah,
unfortunately it is pure speculation because Nintendo, as Sean said, is being quite diligent in the fact that they're not spilling the beans. They're not sinking this ship with their loose lips.
yeah.
They are. I
They
respect
didn't
them for it as well. They're doing.
yeah,
The thing is, this is cool. The two companies that Rockstar and Nintendo
yeah,
had events in the same night
yeah,
and everything, but they're doing the exact same strategy.
yeah,
Quiet.
yeah,
We'll show you a little bit. With Rockstar, wouldn't show us much. Like Nintendo showed us more, but
yeah,
like both of their strategies are really good because they've
yeah.
hyped. They've hyped without even telling you
What it
everything you need to
is.
know. They've told you about 20% of what the product will be.
Yeah.
Rockstar told you about 1% of what it'll be. Yeah, it's set in the West, somewhere in the West.
It's more
Cowboys,
greenish. More greenish.
nice water effects.
Canoes.
Done. 6 horses riding at once and done. Didn't stop people from making 5-part dissection videos about everything.
You too can be on that canoe who drowns himself because you can't swim in the game.
Oh, they'd probably make it that you can. Or I don't
Nah.
know.
Just
Oh
imagine
God.
like
Yeah,
I just
sorry.
imagine just you getting out of the canoe and just going. It's like, oh yeah, I'm done with the canoe. Get out of the water and you die because you can't swim.
Oh my God, engines! And I jump out and I die. I die because I need to defend myself from the engines.
Okay.
You know the
Oh,
engines are,
this is a
don't you?
perfect segue. This is a perfect segue to I think we're done with the Switch conversation, but
Yeah.
we both agree that it's going to be
Okay.
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 We've
Okay.
got
Okay.
we're anticipating something completely out of our
It'll be
mind.
completely average. I'm actually I don't want to set myself up for disappointment here,
Yeah, I'm
but
looking forward to it.
I'm looking for yes. I am. Sean and I, the night that we were live when we watched the reveal.
We're all quite excited, I feel, after watching that
I
trailer.
had to I had to clean my pants from
Well, it's
the
just
ejaculate
them
that was
showing the
on my
Mario
pants.
game, the 3D fucking Mario game. It's going to be like, it looks
Sean
like 64.
Sean almost entered another dimension with the noise he made
Yeah.
was yeah, he was very much excite.
But you gotta control it. You gotta have some skepticism about it, or you have to.
Mm.
The rumor mill can only go so far, and like, I don't want to disappoint
I'm
people,
actually
but
keen for them to fuck it up as
I
well.
mean,
I'm keen for either. It's
I'm
weird
looking
with
forward
me.
to, it's gonna be like 10 times worse than the comment section for the trailer because people are gonna know what it is. It's like, oh, it's just the Vita, or it's gonna be like,
Oh,
oh,
I didn't.
it's like
Yeah.
my tablet could do better or something stupid like that. But
My fucking $3,000
uh,
Windows tablet can do better. Why would I buy a $300 console? Ha 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 ha. Mine can run 60 FPS. Do you think it'll run 60 FPS, 1080p, Sean?
Yes, probably. It's gonna be
If
more
it
powerful
if it
than the Wii U.
doesn't, if it doesn't, fucked up. I feel. We were talking about this yesterday in the car together. Industry standard is 60 frames per second. 1080p 60 frames, right?
Which isn't much. It isn't.
It's not
Isn't.
much,
It's
but for
not
fucking
possible.
some people it is. I don't need to name names every console ever, but it's really hard.
uh,
I mean, I hate PC gaming to like an unbelievable degree.
but this is like basic. This is like basic performance running like 1080p 60 frames per second.
Yeah,
It's not. It's not like impossible where it's like 4K. I want 4K. I want my games to run over like 200 FPS type bullshit. It's more like this should be like an industry standard type stuff.
but should have been at the last generation.
Yeah.
This one should have been the generation that
So
said
this
it.
one should have been the game company should have.
What's like selective fucking 60 FPS? Only games that are like
You're gonna
master
make games look
crafted to be
better, like the order.
optimized.
The order, yeah, we're gonna make it look like a movie. So 24 FPS, anyone? Um,
Make it look like the Kingsglaive movie for Final Fantasy, and I'll be happy. That was a good fucking that was a good movie. I think
yeah.
it was alright.
Let's hope that Nintendo can.
Has a better story than the actual fucking game.
Yeah. Well,
Well, it
let's hope.
delivers its story better.
No, let's
Probably.
hope like Nintendo learns from the Wii U, which I think they have, but we'll just have to wait and see and find out if it's an actual success. If people are just sick of Nintendo
I want to
in
see.
general.
I want to see Rice Pirate's new video on it.
Okay.
He made the one where the guy was
The
picking up.
Wii
Yeah. Wii U, more like PU.
U. Does
And
he
then he
get like
like
run over
he
in the
beats him.
end?
Doesn't he beat him to death with the Wii U?
No, he like whacks him in the face with
Yeah, and
it.
then he collapses and all the bullies run away.
Yeah.
That's why they made the Wii U like that, because you can bludgeon people with it.
Yeah. But you can't take it anywhere with you.
Not unless only if you can come back within 2 hours.
Yeah, if you only come back, oh, you have the range like 5 centimeters away. Oh, you have the range of it, right? You can't play any games on it. It's like,
No.
oh.
Oh fuck! What's the point?
But yeah, this seems like the console that people wanted at the Wii U. The Wii U's like marketing strategies were basically horrible. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. So
Let's just call it the Wii and then put the U on the end.
yeah, we're probably gonna move to the
PlayStation's been doing it for 3 generations at this point.
generations.
Just putting a different number after each one, but at least they actually fucking try.
PlayStation Pro anyone. Like that's my favorite console.
The word try is subjective here. We'll
They won.
try.
So,
We'll try.
no, they won.
Right after we won E3, we stopped trying.
uh,
That being said, though, I love how awful the E3 that unveiled the Xbox One and PS4 was. Truly awful, that E3. Let me just say, because
I think like
not
in
only did
general.
Microsoft fuck themselves to an
Uh,
unnecessary degree, they
are
did.
we
They
talking? Are we talking
unfucked
about this year?
themselves.
No, no, no.
No,
Wait,
the
wait, wait, wait,
year
wait.
that the consoles were unleashed, the
Oh yeah,
Xbox
they
One and the
fucked themselves.
PS4.
Yeah, exactly. I thought we were talking
PS4
yeah,
did nothing in one, and Xbox One fucked themselves.
yeah. They like kind.
They made their online weird anti
They couldn't.
pre-order like system really vague and made people upset. So
Yeah.
it's their own fault.
And then phone came we with the gamer, even though like they just said that line and didn't really mean anything. But yeah, that's how
Exactly.
they won
That's what I
the
said.
generation.
All you have to do, kids. If you ever want to gain anything in life, don't try. Just wait until the other person fucks up and then steal their supporters.
Supporters. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they basically happened.
yeah. Because
Um,
now the PlayStation's trying to be Xbox. It's trying to be that multiplayer online hub, and it just
but it's
can't
still
be.
funny. It's still funny that they still tried, but the sales for Xbox is just like better
Now, yeah.
than
Because
like
of
the
backwards
Sony.
compatibility. There's like no reason to pick a PS4 over.
What's that? And the Slim's better than like the PS4 one is. It has
Oh,
like a Blu-ray.
the Slim is fucking awesome. The Pro's better than the Slim, but even then,
Like it can play up to 4K TV.
the Slim can play 4K. The fucking
It has the power
PlayStation
brick in
Slim,
built into it.
the fucking PlayStation Slim makes me want to kill myself. It's so underpowered and doesn't even have a 1 terabyte
Isn't
hard
it?
drive.
Isn't the Slim cheaper though? The Xbox One Slim, or
Oh
is it
yeah,
the?
Yeah, it
So it's
is.
ironic.
Yeah.
It's like has like a 4K Blu-ray DVD player in it. It has the power brick. It's smaller than the Xbox One. It can run games decently, a bit better,
Just wait
but
and
not.
see. The fucking Scorpio will be better than the PS4 Pro, but it'll be fucking $1,000, I bet you.
No, it'll be expensive.
I shit
Like I
you
said
not.
again, like I think it's not for them. I feel like the Xbox Scorpio isn't like them saying, "Oh, we're gonna abandon the regular
It's
Xbox
it's
One."
it's like the Pro. It'll be like it's for pro players. It's for hardcore
It's for
players.
people, and I
It's
think like I
people who
think
want that
they
hardcore
can
boost.
do that because of the Elite controls, for
There is an
instance.
audience. Xbox gamers are the
There's
dumbest of them all, to be honest. Let's face it. Let's face it. Sean.
uh, uh
Sean.
yeah,
Sean.
I agree, but
Sean.
yeah,
This is the company
what?
that made paying for online mandatory and didn't do any services to make it worth it.
It's just worth it,
And then PlayStation did it too
which
because
they did
it
they
could. No,
recently.
but PlayStation only did it because Xbox could do it. Xbox did it, and they were
Well,
like, why
Xbox
don't we
do it.
just do it now? It's like, fuck yous.
Xbox looks a lot better than it used to be. Um,
That's
it's
true,
legit.
but I also hate how they got rid of the avatar system. They like removed a lot of features from the Xbox 360 I liked, like the I don't know. They should have incorporated the avatars into it a bit more. I feel.
Mm.
I don't know why they abandoned them. The Kinect.
I think it was just like a rivalry between Nintendo. I think they just wanted to rival Nintendo.
But I like
We
the
have a.
avatars though. They were cool and they looked better than the Wii's. The Mii's, sorry.
I like the Mii's though.
The Mii's are cute, but they don't look as good as the avatars. The avatars are like you can do more of them.
Yeah, you could.
Give them more
There's the
outfits and
props. There's
stuff.
the
Yeah,
props.
and like yeah, and then
No,
and
that's
then
like
you'd play the game, and then when you unlocked certain achievements, you got props from the game.
that's cool.
Holy fuck! Let's abandon that completely. Fucking metal things on my desk.
The cool thing about achievements in like the Xbox One version is how you can make the backgrounds for the achievement,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
which is pretty cool.
All right,
But yeah, I
Sean.
agree with you. That
Got to smack you back on track here. All right.
okay.
Video
So we
game
did it.
awards.
Video Game Awards. Okay, so we're starting. So
This will be the
I
final
looked at the
topic of
thing
tonight.
at the date of it's actually on tomorrow or tonight maybe.
Oh
It's the
damn.
1st of December, so
We'll
we
have
can
to do an
still.
immediate podcast response.
Yeah, this is gonna be the game of the year. I'll we'll go through the jury selected games. We're starting with the biggest one being game of the year. The
Start from
nominees
the
are
bottom, and
start
well,
with the bomb, go for the top.
yeah. Start from game of the year. Sorry, let's just start from there.
Do you wanna go? You want me to go start from the bottom, go on top, or do you want me to just start with game of the year?
Go from no. Don't start. Lead up to it.
Okay. Most anticipated game, which is this is on the bottom. Um, Red Dead Redemption 2, Mass Effect Andromeda, Horizon Horizon Zero Dawn,
Horizon
and
Zero Dawn.
God of War.
Do you know what's really funny about that?
What?
Two of those games are PS4 exclusives.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah,
sad.
yeah. The
Talking
Legend
about
of Zelda Breath of Wild. That's it.
is that also on there?
Yes, that's
All
also
right,
on
yeah.
there.
See,
I
I'm kind of skeptical that category even exists
yeah.
because it doesn't matter if you're the most hype. Why should you get an award for being? Oh, look, we had the best trailer. The end product might be shit.
If you could choose like one, what would you choose?
If I could choose, Horizon Zero Dawn looks really good, but I'll probably go with Red Dead Redemption. I'm really hyped for that game.
I was thinking Red Dead or Zelda.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go Red Dead. Horizon Zero Dawn looks really good. I can't believe The Last Guardian isn't on there, but it comes out
Because
this
I
year,
have no
so
interest in Andromeda, Zero Dawn, and God of War.
you're not
Because
looking.
I don't have.
Yeah,
I thought they would be good games, but they're not. I don't have a PS4,
yeah,
so I can't really like speculate or say
yeah.
how
You
good
can
these
play
games.
Andromeda, can't you?
John, I can play, but I'm
But
not. I'm kind of skeptical
after
on
what
it too.
happened with three,
Right? Yeah, I'm kind of skeptical. Rockstar, the Red Dead 2 came out with a minute trailer, which is hype, but we haven't seen the full game of it. With Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we
we've
have
seen
seen.
more, and it looks cooler. Yeah.
Looks cool. So for me personally, I'd go with Breath of the Wild, but I can see why people would most likely Red Dead 2 would probably win. I'd be shocked if um Zelda won it, but I think either those two would win personally, but I'd be shocked if Horizon won or Mass Effect won because it'd be weird. So the next category is best fan creation for fan created content such as mods, fan films, and other player content.
We should probably
Brutal Doom. So
we might want to skip this one, to be honest. Because not to be mean to it. I mean, like, I don't know many of these.
there's
It's
Brutal Doom and Internal the Shards of Order, which is probably the
just
Skyrim
two.
mod. Yeah,
Sorry, could we like have a little bit of research? What's the second one? Sorry.
Eternal the Shards of Order. No, Endural. I
And
think that's
that's Skyrim. Yeah, Enderal. Yeah,
the
that's good. I hear
Brutal Doom.
it's like an old
I heard Brutal
novel.
Doom. I heard Brutal Doom was good too, because it's just
I'd probably say Enderal. I've actually seen Enderal, and it's stellar what they've
mm.
done to Skyrim. They've almost made it an RPG.
So the next category. What nominee would you pick? I'll probably pick Endural
Yeah,
in probably
I'm sorry, Doom, but I'll always be a sucker for Elder
Skyrim.
Scrolls. Yeah.
Elder Scrolls, yeah. So trending gamer, uh, Intel sponsoring it. Angry Joe, Boogie, 2988,
I know who you mean. Yeah.
Danny O'Dwyer, Jacksepticeye, and Lyric.
Probably
I don't
Boogie.
want to vote for any of these guys personally, but
Well, there's better ones to be honest. But I'd probably go Boogie or I
I'll
don't know.
go Angry Joe because Boogie won last year. So
I was gonna say either Angry Joe or Boogie because Angry Joe did some good shit this year.
yeah,
I like how, unlike a lot of people, he didn't pussyfoot around about. He's done good reviews, right?
yep,
And I
yep.
think his reviews are because he's angered and he's angry and it's like
Well,
exaggerated.
he covers
Mm.
like the game in full when he reviews
But
it
he
too.
streams it as well, so it's
Yeah.
like you get to see his reaction when he plays. It's good.
Mm.
It makes sense. He also destroyed Ghostbusters, which was good, so he didn't pussy out about that like so many other people did.
Yep.
Nostalgia critic. Yeah, so I'm happy.
Best esports game. Counter
Red
Strike Global
Fraction.
Offense.
No, Red Fraction Gorilla. No, sorry, Red Fraction, the Extinction one. Is that the one like the last one they made? The one about like.
Yeah, well, that's not even like an esports game, dude.
Yes, it is. They made a
Dota
mod for it
2,
called
League of Legends,
Red Fraction Warzone,
Street Fighter
where you
5,
drive
and
around in a
Overwatch.
car.
Uh,
Is Rainbow Six even on there?
no, but it was on last year.
Did it win last year?
I think it did. No, it
So
did.
what's the list again?
Counter Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2, League of Legends, Overwatch, Street Fighter 5.
I hate them all, so I don't care.
Probably go for
CS:GO,
yeah, probably CS:GO.
because that's the only one that's not
I'd
boring
stay
to
away
watch.
from Street Fighter 5 because that was buggy launch. League, Dota maybe.
They're
Uh,
boring to watch though. CS:GO has tension in it, and I'm sad R6 isn't there because that's better than all of them. It's better
okay,
competitive than
so
all of
we're
them.
gonna skip a category, best esports team, because we both don't watch esports.
I hate esports, so go on. No,
Uh,
I hate the environment around it. It pisses me off.
oh yeah, it's toxic. Jesse Cox was
They play shit games, so
no, Jesse Cox was an esports person for the Blizzard game. What was it called? Heroes of the Storm,
yeah.
and he's had a really shit experience with it. Best multiplayer game. Um, okay, I'll start from the bottom. Titanfall 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Overcooked, Gears of War 4, Battlefield 1.
Why is R6 on that list and not on the esports list?
I got no idea. Don't ask
Could
me.
you redo the list, please? So Titanfall 2, Rainbow Six Siege,
Overwatch, Overcooked, Gears of War 4, and Battlefield 1.
R6. I'm sorry, it's really good. It's better than all of them.
Yeah, but that came out like last year.
All right, so we'll cut that out then. I don't know why it's there. All right, we'll cut that out then. Overcooked, because I love the idea of Overcooked.
Yeah,
It's so
Overcooked's a really
beautiful.
good idea.
I want to buy that so we can play it
I
together.
was like that or 4, because 4
I
had
really
some
want to
good.
upload it to the channel because I believe it would just be the way. I want Ben to be here, and I want Ben to. I want
Yeah, we get really frustrated and
Ben
angry.
needs to roleplay as Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? You fucking burnt it, and he like
I
slaps
was
you. He'll
I
actually
was saying
slap you.
Overcooked. Yeah, I was saying Overcooked too. You can give it a Siege, but Siege is a decent multiplayer shooter.
Siege is the most. When you play it, it's good because every time it's different. every time it scares you. When you play it, you're scared. Oh
Yeah.
god, sorry, I burped.
Titanfall 2 was good apparently too, but it didn't really. I
Had
think people
problems, just like Battlefield 4 did, and that's why I didn't pick Battlefield 4 because I
2
don't
had
vote
the
for Battlefield.
more better campaign than 1
Oh
though.
fuck yeah, its campaign is decent.
Yeah. Apparently that's what I heard. But yeah, I'd probably pick Overcooked because Overcooked's a really fun game to play.
Overcooked makes me happy when I watch
Yeah.
people play it because it's like little dudes going and they're trying
Yeah.
to cook, and I just imagine, oh, we need to play it at some point.
Yeah.
I want to buy the physical version, but it's so
Best
expensive.
sports / wrestling game. FIFA 17.
Horizon 3.
Free. Has some frees on it.
No,
LBL.
Horizon 3, isn't it? Is it
Yeah.
Horizon or not? Or
Forza Horizon free. Sorry.
yeah, that's my vote.
Forza Horizon free. Pro Evolution Soccer. An LBL show, like a baseball game. Probably Forza. Probably
I
give it to
do love
Forza.
myself some baseball, but I have to go with Forza because racing games unfortunately always beat sport games. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sport games are on a really low tier with me. I like them, but only with other people to play. I can't play against a computer because, frankly, I hate it. I hate playing against a computer. Next
Best
category.
strategy game.
Hearts of Iron
Civilization.
4. Go on. No, that game's broken.
Civilizations 6
No,
is 7.
it's 7.
Well,
No, it's 6 because the last one was
6.
5. Yeah.
So 6. Civilization 6, Fire Emblem Fates, The Banner Saga 2, Total War Warhammer, and XCOM 2.
Oh my god. That's hard because I don't like Fates.
I'll
I
go
don't like
between like
Fates.
XCOM.
I don't like Fates as
No.
much as
Uh,
Awakening.
Probably go between Civilizations and XCOM.
I'd probably say XCOM.
Um,
Civ 6 is
yeah,
alright, but
XCOM 2 probably deserves.
Civ 6 is too
He
easy
hasn't.
now. Yeah. Yeah. Why isn't Hearts of Iron on there? Oh. Just kidding. Yeah, I'll
Why
go
is
with
Europa 4 on there? It should be every year Europa
every
4.
year. It's the best game. It's not broken and convoluted at all.
Best family game.
Oh god, just say them.
Okay. Skylanders, Skylanders
Oh
Imaginators,
my god.
Ratchet and
The
Clank,
Hasbro Fun Pack.
Ratchet and Clank, Pokemon Go, which isn't really a family
Are
game,
you fucking
Lego
oh.
Star Wars, The Force
So
Awakens,
this is the ultra
and
casual category, is it?
Dragon Quest Builders, which I'm gonna give Dragon Quest Builders because that sounds pretty cool.
Dragon
He
Quest
just builds.
Builders is fucking. Have you played it?
No, I heard
I
it's
played
really
the
good
demo
though.
and it's
It's like
magnificent.
Minecraft, but just Dragon Quest
No, it's got
characters.
more depth than Minecraft. It's got more of a focus on like the actual like
Because you have
forces
to
you to
build like a
expand.
village.
It actually forces you to
Yeah.
expand, which I think is
So you
better.
have to build like the village for
Yeah,
people and stuff.
and you have to build. You have to slowly take back all the regions. It's really good. I like it. Making me hyped for the new game to come out next year, the new Dragon Quest game. I'm keen. I'm very keen. Next
So
category.
yeah, best next category is best fighting game. Killer Instinct Season 3, King of Fighters, Pokken Tournament, Street Fighter 5. I'm not giving it to Street Fighter 5.
Killer
Street Fighter 5 was a
Instinct.
mess. Probably Killer Instinct or Pokken.
I think
Uh, the
Killer
problem
Instinct.
the problem with Pokken is it doesn't have enough characters to support
Yeah, that's my
release, but it
problem.
is coming out with more characters, which is good.
Maybe at a later date then, but Killer Instinct's fully out now and I love it. So
It's got Arbiter in it, so
it's got a lot of characters in it.
yeah, it's got the what's it called? The frogs from the rare game,
Yeah, Battletoads.
and it's got
It's got a werewolf in
the
it. It's
the
got
Gears of War anime.
the Locust in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's like Soul Calibur basic. It's just basic Soul Calibur. That's how I found it.
Do you think they'll ever make another Soul Calibur? Because I really
I'm
like Soul
hoping. I'm
Calibur.
hoping Nintendo makes one, which is would be pretty
I
cool.
don't know why they haven't made one of this generation yet. It's weird.
So, so here's the list of best role playing game of this year: Dark
Fallout
Souls 3,
4, Fallout 4,
Dark
Fallout
Souls
4,
3,
Fallout
Deus
4,
Ex, Deus Ex:
Fallout
Mankind
4,
Divided for,
Fallout 4,
Witcher, The Witcher 3,
Fallout
Blood and
4.
Wine,
Didn't that come
World
out
of
last year?
Warcraft. Yes. No, it came out this year. The
Ah,
expansion.
all right.
World of Warcraft Legion and Xenoblade X. Which came out
Fallout
I think
4,
last year. No, Fallout 4.
Fallout 4,
Uh, I'd
Fallout
probably
4.
go Deus Ex or
Deus Ex is my vote. It's such a good game.
to be that dick, I'd probably go Xenoblade. But the
I
thing
hate
is,
you. Nah,
I'm
just say
amazed that
Deus Ex. I know
Xenoblade's
you want
even
to say
there.
Deus
I
Ex.
think if I was predicting, I would cross Xenoblade and put four in there. But I'm amazed Xenoblade's actually getting a chance to actually win it.
Yeah,
It's actually a really good Wii U game, so
it is. But
I'll.
I just think Deus Ex is such a good game in general.
It is a good game in general. Not to be mean to Deus Ex, but those two I'd pick Xenoblade.
Well, you're a fucking idiot. So moving on.
No, but that's the
Your
same thing you
opinion
saying
shit.
Rainbow
So,
Six. That's the same with you saying
but
Rainbow
I have
Six.
valid reasons for this.
I do
My
too.
name's Jack and your name's Sean. I win. So moving on.
Moving on.
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Yeah, we can have
Xenoblade is. I want to buy Xenoblade, but I can't because I don't have a Wii U. So
yeah.
fuck my life.
Action adventure game. The best action adventure.
Uncharted 4.
Dishonored 2, Hitman, Hyper Light Drifter, Ratchet and Clank, Uncharted 4.
I knew it. Just because I think it's a really cool game and I love the art style and the direction of it,
Hmm.
I'm going to vote for Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh, yeah.
And it's an indie game and it's made by one person.
The new
So
Hitman looked decent.
it's hard because all of them are good, even Uncharted 4, because I have to validate it on a gameplay perspective, and it's a masterpiece of gameplay and graphics and
Mm,
everything. It's a really good exclusive. So, but I just think Hyper Light Drifter because it's like Zelda, and I really
yeah.
like it because it's good and keeps
It's
me
good
on.
indie.
It's hard
It's a
too.
decent soundtrack too, so.
It's a good, and I actually have the soundtrack right now. Let me play you some. That's actually I'm
That's
making fun of it, but that's actually a lot of sound on the soundtrack.
yeah.
It's ambient sounds, but it's good because it's like it gradually builds up to when you like get to the hard parts, so it's good.
Mm.
So who would you vote for? I vote for
I'd probably
Hyperlight.
for yeah, I'd go Hyper Light Drifter, but the new Hitman game was actually surprisingly good
Yeah,
apparently, so I'd probably vote
we
for
need to
that.
play that. We need to play it. I'm amazed that well, no, I won't say it. Continue. We'll talk about that later after the podcast. Go on.
Yeah. The next is best action game. This is gonna repeat itself. Titanfall 2, Overwatch, Gears of War 4, Doom, and Battlefield 1.
Doom.
Uh, yeah, probably Doom or Gears of War 4.
Is it capable of a game to win multiple categories?
Probably.
So Overwatch will just win them all, will it?
Yeah, probably best VR game. Overwatch.
Skip. Is
uh,
Overwatch on there?
no, it's not. Thumper, Res Infinite, Job Simulator, Eve Valkyrie, or Batman Arkham VR. I'm gonna stay away from Batman VR, Arkham VR because that's probably gonna make you sick. I'm probably go Eve Valkyrie or Job Simulator.
I'll go Job
Uh,
Simulator because it's got a good sense of humor.
yeah.
I like Valkyrie though. It makes me happy. I
Bet.
love shoot 'ems.
Sorry.
Go on.
Next category: best mobile slash handheld
Kill
game.
me.
Crash
Fire
Royale,
Emblem
Fire Emblem
Fates.
Fates, Monster Hunter Generations, Pokemon Go, Severed. Probably
Fire Emblem
like
Fates.
I
I'm
probably got
sorry.
Generations.
You don't have Generations.
Generations is good though.
Fire Emblem Fates.
Pokemon Go. What? No, that's mobile. That makes sense. Oh, well, I like. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably came out after nominees, so
I'm
probably
sorry.
Pokemon Sun and Moon will probably be in extras.
I'm sorry. I couldn't play Generations because I can't stand the controls anymore.
Yeah, I
I can only
agree.
play it when I'm playing with another
Fates,
person.
I'll
But
probably put Fates down.
if I'm doing a
Fates,
solo hunt, I can't do it.
even if it's not good as Awakening, it's still a decent
I
controls.
know that's me basing my opinion of the game on my personal experience, but unfortunately, that's all I have to go
I
off.
agree. I agree with you. Like, I'm so sick of Monster Hunter being on a handheld because it doesn't deserve to be on a handheld. It needs to be in a. It's a full console experience. Um, you don't
It's
have
so
that.
wasted. I'm sorry to say this, it's so wasted
Yeah, the
on the
3DS.
3DS. Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't think it'd be good on the Vita either because it's too
No,
much. I don't.
no. Even just because the Vita has two analog sticks doesn't make it any better. I need the screen. I need a controller. I need the
Yeah,
two separate entities in order to do it. I'm picky about this. It's the only game I'll probably ever.
yeah, yeah. Best in the. So we'll go to the next category. But yeah, we'll agree Fates that probably get the prize. Best independent game. So best indie basically. Firewatch, Hyperlight Drifter, Inside, and Stardew Valley. Um,
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, and The Witness. Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I like Stardew Valley. It brings me back to when I used to play
Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon like a lot. Yeah. Do
Uh,
you agree?
yes, and has mod support, and it's a
Oh
decent
fuck
game.
yeah. Will you get it on Xbox One at all? Comes out December, I
Yeah,
think.
probably, maybe.
Cool. We
I think it
could,
comes December, right?
if it doesn't have co-op on consoles, I have to
Games
look
for
this up. I'll just get it on PC because we can play co-op.
Games for Impact's award.
Fuck's that.
Um, Provoking game and with a profound pro-social message or message, like a deep game. I feel. So we don't. I don't know any of these games. 1979 Revolution, Blockhood, Orwell, and Seek Your Request. Not and that Dragon Cancer. So these are like artsy games. I feel. Heard Seek Your Request is good.
Sorry, could you say the games again?
So
You will be.
1979 Revolution, Blockhood, which is Block is has a apostrophe and Hood's the next name of it.
I think I'd probably
Orwell
go. I think I'd
is
probably go Orwell. I really like Orwell. The idea of it.
See Your Request and that Dragon Cancer. Dragon Cancer is more of an experience that you don't watch on YouTube, but you probably play it for
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, so is
'Cause it's
Orwell.
fucking
Orwell's scary.
yeah.
It's like
What's all
Watchdog.
up
It's like
there?
Watch Dogs, but it's more about the humans in it.
Okay,
You know.
yeah. Best Performance Award to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. Alex Hernandez as Lincoln Clay, Mafia 3. Kissy,
No.
no. Kissy Jones as Delilah for Firewatch, which was really good.
It was really
Emily
good.
Ross as Elena as Uncharted 4, Thief's End. And Nolan North as Nathan Drake, Thief's End.
Nolan.
and
Nolan.
the Rich Scomer as Henry as Firewatch. And Troy Baker as Sam Drake, Uncharted 4, The Thief's End.
Nolan. I'd go Nolan North. I'm sorry,
Nolan's a
he's
decent
Drake.
voice
He's
actor, but
Drake.
the what's the Firewatch
I'd
voice
say that
acting was actually
I'd
good.
say that the main character from Firewatch, the dude,
Yeah.
him, I liked him. I like both of them, so I can't pick, but it's up between those two.
Hmm.
Really good work.
Shame that
I do love you, Nolan.
Firewatch. I didn't like Firewatch, and shame that the story kind of collapsed on itself. Because it was a decent
Its
experience.
story kind of fucked itself. Yeah, at some point
Yeah.
it was like, oh, come on, guys. You could have been the
But
new Jeopardy, that show about people going missing and weird shit, you know.
best music / sound design: Thumper, Res Infinite, Inside, Doom, and Battlefield 1.
Doom. Doom's fucking soundtrack makes me happy.
It's like a metal
Even
soundtrack.
it's synth metal. So even though it's like hardcore metal, I love to listen to it to relax.
You're just killing demons. Yeah,
Dude,
probably go
its
Doom.
soundtrack is with the game though. You know,
Yeah.
I think it actually programs the game so when you do certain things in hell, like
Yeah.
it kicks in different parts of the song.
Oh, that's sick.
Like when I don't know. This is just my experience. It did that for me a couple of points. I was like, like when I
Yeah.
smashed a Baron of Hell's head open, I was like, oh, and it was like, I was like,
Best art direction. Best art direction.
Fire Emblem.
Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Overwatch,
Oh god.
Inside, Inside Firewatch, and Abzu. Abzu? I think that's the
I'm
Underwater
sorry,
one.
Sean. I'm sorry. I have to say this.
Uncharted?
Uncharted 4's graphics make me come.
Yeah, but that's graphics art
Their
style.
art direction
Yeah.
is amazing though.
Yeah, okay.
It's everything looks beautiful.
That's the same with Firewatch, though. I feel
Yeah,
like a lot of scenic
but
scenes.
that's not with a cartoony art style. Like I mean, like I know that's the point though. They both look good, but I'm sorry, Uncharted 4's like landscape and like the design of things, the way they make maps and how they make the art style of the map go flow with it is just
Overwatch's art direction is
amazing.
really good, too.
Yeah, probably the only good
Um,
thing about Overwatch.
that's one good thing I can say about Overwatch is
Too bad their map
art
design is
direction.
shit.
Yeah, but their art direction is probably the best.
Yep. Oh no, looks like something happened to the recording, but that's alright because we've got a very special ad made by us for our very special sponsor, IndieBox. Oh, welcome to our IndieBox opening. Now, well, first you're going to have to fucking throw that shit on the ground. You're going to have to pick up your old fishing knife and you're going to have to... Yeah. Yeah, boy. Just flail the fucker around. Then once you're done stabbing that bitch, you take it back to your abode. And after you've done that, hey, presto, open her up and you've got yourselves a copy of a Steelbook of Watch Dogs 1. With actually no Watch Dogs in it, which is the preferable way to get it. And of course, the fan favourite, EA Sports Rugby 2005. Fan favourite!
What?
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 I was doing an ad while you were away, and I kind of got out of my hands, so we might want to delete it, or I might just keep it in. You'll never
No,
know.
you cut it out. Like,
You'll never know.
you'll never know.
You'll never know. Alright,
So,
continue.
talking about Overwatch's only good thing of art direction, is its art direction.
Everyone, we hate Overwatch because of our personal grievances with it. We don't mean it's a bad game, we just don't like it.
But I can say for me choosing its art direction, I'd probably choose Overwatch. That's the only good thing I can say about Overwatch is its art direction.
Its character design and how they use them is pretty good.
It's aesthetic. It's aesthetic. Like, art is very much a subjective thing. But I feel like it's good. I also feel like Firewatch's art style is really good too. But we can agree mechanically that it's not good. But artistic direction, I think Overwatch is.
Oh yeah, Blizzard. They know what they're doing.
Blizzard know what they're doing.
They know how to sell you a $10 game for $100.
Mm.
Go on. Next category. So we picked Uncharted 4 and Overwatch. What's the next category, baby?
Next category is best narrative for outstanding storytelling, narrative, and development game.
Ooh, go on. Overwatch.
Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Oxenfree, Mafia 3, Inside, Firewatch. Oxenfree was really good.
Mafia 3.
Mafia story is actually good.
Main character is shit, but the story is told in a very unique and interesting way.
Okay. I thought you were going to give it to Uncharted 4 again.
No, Uncharted 4's story is its weakest fucking part.
Yeah.
It's an awful story, and I hate it. They sold it as like this meaningful experience, but it was just crap.
Yeah, same with Firewatch. It's the same. It kind of disappoints you in a way. It's narrative. The voice acting and atmosphere is really good.
It had everything going for it. Both of those games had their story had everything going for it, but they fucked it up halfway with Uncharted. And
so we're getting to like the second last category, best studio game direction.
Ooh.
And as a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation. So
Ubisoft.
The first game is Respawn for Titanfall 2, Naughty Dog for Uncharted 4, id Software for Doom, DICE for Battlefield 1, and Blizzard for Overwatch.
Doom.
This is the company, not the game, though.
No, but id Software Doom. They brought Doom back in a fucking amazing way.
Yeah, it came back from the dead.
Yeah, they've really outdone themselves. After making 2 really mediocre games, like Doom 3 and then Rage, they've really come back and fucking blew me out of the water with how good Doom was, so Doom.
I was going to say either that or Respawn for Titanfall 2, because
Titanfall 2 is an amazing game, and I'm 100% sure it deserves more credit than Battlefield 1 at this point in time.
Yeah.
I just weird out that it's multiplayer. I wish the multiplayer matches were a bit longer. That's it, really. So I'm gonna go with id Software for Doom though. You, Sean? So you're gonna go with Titanfall?
Yeah, I'd probably go with me personally, Titanfall, but I can see why you'd pick Doom. Thing is, Doom's in so many fucking categories. It's just like
it's really unfair, but I'm sorry. It's just
I know it's a decent game, but I want to give at least one to Titanfall out of recognizing that they made like a decent game. It's a shame that Titanfall came out at the same time as Battlefield 1, though.
I mean, I think they tried to go for a fact. Look, we're catering to the old audience and also doing something new. But too bad the new is also old. So
yeah,
Fucked you there, didn't we? Fucked you good.
The last category is Game of the Year, which this is gonna be fun.
Lay it on me. Overwatch,
Uncharted 4,
Overwatch, Overwatch,
Uncharted 4,
and Overwatch.
Titanfall 2, and Overwatch, Inside, Doom.
That
Probably
it?
gonna. Yeah, that's it.
So Overwatch, Uncharted 4, Inside, Doom, and that's it. Or was there another one?
Titanfall 2.
Alright, Titanfall 2. These guys really like Titanfall 2. That's good. Titanfall 2 is not a category. That's good.
Yeah.
Um,
Doom.
you're gonna go for Doom.
Uh, Doom seems the most logical choice, but I feel like either that or Overwatch will win. Or Uncharted, maybe.
I'm thinking Uncharted or Doom. I'm thinking that for me, but for them probably Uncharted, Doom or I agree with you, Doom or Overwatch. I'm going with just to break tradition. I might go with Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 has a lot of things going for it. If they look at it in terms of technicality, like technical gameplay and how everything like looks and feels,
Mm,
it'll win without a
yeah,
doubt. It's the best game technically there. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
It has. It shocked me how good it was.
yeah.
But too bad I care more about story than that. Because if I cared more about gameplay than story, and it probably would have been my favourite game of this year. So
Let's
yeah.
say with Doom. Doom's story is very much A to B type stuff. It isn't like,
I love Doom for that though. I love how it's just like fuck the story,
yeah,
shoot shit. That's
yeah,
why you're here though. It's like you know why you're here, right?
yeah.
You're a big green space marine. Shoot shit, mate. That's the name of the game. If they could give Doom a subtitle, it's called Doom. Shoot zombie demons. The end.
Just talking on one more thing, even though Titanfall's probably going to win the Game of the Year, I feel like Titanfall's complete package experience is decent too. If it's decent campaign and multiplayer, I feel like it was a very big shock that it actually. I'm happy that it got into what's it called? It got good scores because I feel like it needed it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think
But yeah, I was
I'm
thinking,
really pleasantly surprised it got considered for so many because it was blown out of the water a bit by Battlefield One. I thought Battlefield One would get more, but pleasantly surprised that Battlefield One is exposed for the
mediocre.
low quality rip
Well,
off of
Battlefield
story.
One had a lot of like.
Had good shit
I'm,
in it, but it just didn't sell it for me. It's not authentic.
I'm really shocked that Inside got a lot of things for it too.
Inside,
Inside,
it wasn't Inside Story really bad.
yeah,
It was really
it
like
wasn't as good as
lackluster.
Limbo. It wasn't good as Limbo apparently.
Limbo's is amazing though. You can't. It's mean to pick. Yeah, but I know. Yeah, but everyone compared it
No,
to
no, no, no,
Limbo.
no, because you compared to Limbo because it's made by the same studio.
Yeah, and it's like very similar style, like a little kid and shit. I don't like how it ends.
Hmm.
It's very. I like Limbo because it was dark. Inside just felt really like not too similar, but like too. I don't know. You know what I mean, right? It's just its story just didn't do it for me.
Yeah,
Limbo
yeah,
was better because it was like darker and scarier, and I
I
found
agree.
it to be a bit more challenging. Inside was kind of easy for me, so I don't know. That's yet again personal preference. I'm amazed Unravel didn't get much either.
Yeah,
Unravel was alright.
yeah.
Very cute and sad, so I don't know. Hyperlight Drifter though, it just proves if you make an indie game, make it similar to Legend of Zelda, and you'll get in.
I'm happy that Stardew Valley at least got one in
Yeah,
because Stardew Valley is actually a decent Harvest Moon clone. Not in the mean way, but like yeah, it's basically good. I'm liking indie devs are now like making better versions of certain game franchises or adding their own thing to it, saying
yeah.
I want my Harvest Moon game to be like this, so I want
Hey, do
my
it.
Earthbound to be like this. Yeah, exactly.
Just
I
do it,
encourage it.
dude. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be shocked if Overwatch gets Game of the Year or Uncharted, but
I'll be upset, but we'll accept it.
we'll accept it. So that's all of the categories, and I bet we're gonna get most of them wrong. The ones we want to win are probably gonna be wrong. They're probably gonna be pick
Overwatch wins
the
every
same.
single category it's in. Just watch.
Yeah.
just to watch. Wait, when is it on? Did you say? Let's look it up.
On at December 1. Live on Thursday, December 1.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
But is that American time? So probably like tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It's very late tomorrow night, like 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, probably gonna watch it. Pretty,
I'll try to
pretty
stay up
interesting.
for it. Yeah. Watch it together. Do you want to, baby? I'll
I'm
get
not
I'll,
expecting anything good from it
I'll get a
though.
can of Pepsi Max and just hail Pepsi together all night long.
Mhm.
Popper, did you hear the news? So, all right. So, welcome to the end of the podcast. Now we're just gonna try to talk about random shit
Yeah.
because we've got the two big topics out of the way.
Yeah.
Fucking Oblivion's finally backwards compatible on Xbox One. My dick is rock hard, dude. Rock hard. Ah!
Just get the Game of the Year edition. Comes with like Shivering Isles and the
I
other
have it
DLC.
already, so I don't need to get it again. I could never sell Oblivion, Sean. Even when I traded in my Xbox 360, I could never get. I was like, no, you mean too much to me. I love Oblivion. It's my favorite Elder Scrolls game.
Ooh, no, I think I've discussed Oblivion multiple times with you, but I find Oblivion really annoying. But
I know why you find it annoying, but that's why I love it because it's just do what you want. I'm like, yes,
do what the fuck you
yes,
want.
yes. I will.
It's like a D&D campaign basically, where it's
Well,
like
that's
there's
what
no story.
I believe
You know,
that's what the Elder Scrolls is meant to be. Kind of
yeah.
like you're the leader of your own you're the leader of your own destiny. That's why Skyrim's story was a bit more shit. I hate this. No, Skyrim's main story pisses me off.
Mhm.
I'm happy that it goes a bit more into the lore, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Allow me some more options. Because even in Oblivion, you don't really play as like you play as the hero, right? But other people are more powerful than you. You
Yeah.
kind of seem more of a mortal doing the impossible than like some divine creature, some dragonborn.
There's one like mechanic I like from Skyrim that I think they should implement in other games where the dungeon kind of loops in with each other, where you do a dungeon and you don't have to go back the same way. You just exit the dungeon, takes you through a shortcut.
Yeah,
I really
well,
like that idea.
yeah. Final Fantasy does that. Final Fantasy 15 gives you the option to just leave after you've done it, which I
Yeah.
think is just as good. But for
Mm,
immersion, Skyrim's way is the best.
yeah.
Oblivion does it too at certain points. I think because Oblivion has better dungeon design than
Mm,
well, it's creepier. The dungeons in Oblivion are creepier than Skyrim because in Oblivion they're more claustrophobic, more tight,
mm.
and they got like there's more creatures in Oblivion than Skyrim. There's more like weird creatures. And did I tell you some of the things? All right, so to make Skyrim more like fucking normal, they
Mm.
removed a lot of the supernatural enemies like zombies, ghosts. There were a lot of ghosts in Oblivion, and the only way to kill
You could turn into a
ghosts,
vampire. Didn't you turn into a vampire too?
yeah, you can only you can't turn into a werewolf in Oblivion, only a vampire. But it's easy to get out of it, I feel. But it's a lot worse than Skyrim. Being a vampire sucks anus.
I like being a vampire in Oblivion's the worst because you can't actually go outside.
It is. It is. That's what I mean. It's actually better to be it in Skyrim than it sucks in Skyrim, but it's like
Uh,
I got it when I did my original playthrough of Oblivion, and I had
yeah.
to resave three main saves
Yeah.
in order to undo it. So that's like 45 minutes of time wasted.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got it is because I slept in an inn one night. I didn't sleep in like my house that I
Yeah.
owned. I slept in an inn, and apparently when I was in the inn, someone bit me like while I was sleeping. Someone walked in, lock picked me, walked in, and gave me a bit of a bite. I'm fangirling a bit over Oblivion, but I really love it, and it means so much to me.
No, I have good times with
I
Oblivion
never thought
playing
they
it
ever
in
would.
the arena. That's only like good times. Like, oh, I'm fighting an
You
arena. That's
always have
pretty
to the
cool.
arena first because it's the coolest part, and you get you get good armor from it,
Yeah.
and you get good weapons, and you get gold, which you use to
You
buy,
get shitloads of gold to buy a shitty house.
or you could just you know what you don't do? You
What?
don't do what you do. You get the DLC, the really cheap DLC
Hmm.
that adds a mansion that you can buy, but it has like a quest involved where there's like ghosts, and then you can spend money to upgrade it and stuff. It's really good. I like that quest.
That's cool.
It's my main house because it's so big and awesome, and I keep all my shit there. And you have guards that act as followers. It's really cool. See, that's why I'd never buy it on PS3
Mhm.
because the PS3 doesn't have the little DLCs. It only has the main ones.
Yeah. It, the new PlayStation. PlayStation didn't run it very well either. Especially PlayStation 3 version doesn't run.
Bethesda is. I think Bethesda just hates the fucking Sony. They always design their games to work better with Microsoft consoles. It's just how it works. Like with PC or Xbox One, they always run better on those two.
I think they just have a better relationship.
Yeah, well, I think they always like build it for those like,
Yeah.
in mind. That's how they build it, right? Even when they remade Skyrim to when they were starting Fallout 4 to give an idea of the graphics, they did it on
Mm,
Xbox One, not on anything else, not even on a PC. They built it specifically for Xbox One
yeah.
as a port thing, and it was like, oh, well, that's how they were testing things. They're programming, so that's cool.
Mm.
The network? What's this? So I'm looking at Fallout DLC now. Sorry, and mods. Actually, I'm keen because Ender Rail is really big, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about a concept, right?
Yeah.
Really big mods. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking about if Project Brazil didn't flop and
Yeah.
there was a big DLC, right?
Yeah.
Possibility for Bethesda
Mm.
to effectively incorporate them into the team for a bit, pay them money for the mod, and then for ownership of the mod, make that mod into a DLC and put it on consoles. And I'm not
Yeah.
talking about just Bethesda, like games like Skyrim as well, like Enderal. If
Mm.
like the Bethesda were like, hey dude, we want to pay you money to give us the rights to put this game on console, and we'll charge people like $5-10 for it.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, I'd pay that, wouldn't you? It's because
Yeah.
Enderal is a 75-hour mod,
Mod.
and it'd be good though,
Yeah.
even if like $5 each, because they'd still make money off it. I feel
Mhm.
no doubt in my mind they would make money. And I don't think the mod author would ask for much either because it was free to begin with. You know,
Mm.
probably say, yeah,
Yeah.
give me like $1,000. I'm like, sure, we'll make 5 times that. you know,
Yeah. No, like they'll probably say they'll probably make the contract where you gain like a 5%.
royalties, yeah,
You some percentage
yeah.
of the
But that's
sales,
awesome though. I feel like that's how
which
mod.
would give back to modders
Yeah,
because.
because I played on Skyrim because of mods, right? A really big fan made mod
Yeah.
called Falscar.
Mhm.
You could tell it was a mod. The production value isn't there, but gosh, was it fun! It was a cool little story, betrayal, and all that shit going on.
Mhm.
I just wish I wish that you got a companion from there because you don't get a follower from the DLC, so I was
Mhm.
kind of upset. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So the capabilities are there for people to enjoy these DLC size mods, right? They're not just crap all
Mhm.
the time. I'm actually going to look this up. I'm going to look this up if there's any talk about like because I just wanted to know your opinion on like bringing really big mods that can't be transferred it through normal means. Like
Yeah. Well,
because it's too big.
I
It's
had the
too
idea of
big
this,
for
but we've already
Bethesda
had
to
this
add them to the
idea.
mod. Yeah, but
We've always. I think we've
it's too big to add through the normal mod means because it's to take up too much room.
too much geek. No, I'm what I'm trying to say is like I feel like we've had this, not this conversation on this podcast, but we had this conversation before where we talk about how great if they did this, but probably I wish they did. It's like a kind of like thing where it's like, oh, it'd be great if they did, but I don't know. Um, did you Yeah, it's a good idea. I like the idea, and I hope they do it in the future, but I can't. There's no promises of them looking towards that. I think they're just happy at the moment, just making mod support for certain types of consoles. Um, especially Skyrim, I guess. Uh,
I'm just keen.
mm,
I think it's a really big avenue because the thing is, so this is why I think they brought mods in. It keeps people engaged with the game longer on consoles.
yeah.
It definitely does. People keep coming back. Like I still, even though I kind of
I'm
despise
not. I'm
Fallout
not
4 at this
like. I'm
point,
not like underestimating your point. I'm just saying that like.
it's
I'm trying to say that like it'd be great if it happened, but we just don't know. We just don't know. There hasn't been any confirmation,
yeah.
but confirmation of it, and I wish I'm happy for it to come out and for me to pay a bit more money for it to be well optimized, but at the same time you have to look at like the specs and if it can work on console to begin with, the file size and um what type of things you need for it, but
I mean, like because I understand like the big mods work, but these are like really big
mhm.
mods. These are really big. Like
No, no, I mean, I know what you mean. Like,
these are like a different game. That's how heavily they've
yeah,
been modded.
no, like
It's
Brazil.
like
It's like
if like
Brazil. If they completed Brazil, for instance, which is
a new one to look out for, by the way, for Fallout New Vegas. You might want to look it up now. The Frontier. It's actually based on Fallout New Vegas' lore.
he's got voice acting in it.
It's continuing the fight between the NCR and the Legion. I think
That's cool.
they're in a snowy place now. It looks really
But yeah,
good. I think it looks amazing.
are we
Gonna
are we
end the
gonna
podcast
finish this
now.
podcast?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the end of the random bullshit we end the podcast with. I'm Jack and Sean. You're the host, so you better end it. So
Yeah, yeah, I'll probably end it. Being the first one, hope it doesn't corrupt or anything like that. But to finish this off, we'll probably just finish with um what the theme of this podcast would be, and it probably is going to be about how how um and no matter how hard we speculate and try, we're probably going to get most of this stuff wrong. So, um,
the but most of the good conversations you have with life are speculations, right? You want to hope. Hope is a beautiful thing.
yeah,
Hope is the
yeah,
ideal. Hope is the ideal that tomorrow is better than today. So
hmm
we hope that in the future all our
things will
dreams
get
come
better.
true.
The switch will be good.
Somewhere over the
Also, Pokemon. I
rainbow.
feel kind of disappointed that Pokemon's not on it, but that is justified because like it came
Well,
out like the day.
yeah. Well, to be fair, a lot of other games have come out now. So like Final Fantasy 15. I'm amazed that Dishonored just got in.
Yeah.
Just got in. But hey, yeah. So let's wrap this up, baby. Sean, play us out.
This is the Unremarkable podcast where we sometimes talk about interesting things or we pretend to. Uh, enjoy, enjoy the end of the year if we can. If there's no podcast in December, we're either too busy or we can't be fucked recording another session.
That's right.
Um, but
Uh,
let's hope this one gets through. I guess.
watch this space because we will be uploading let's plays at some point. Unfortunately, because of how busy most of us are, they at this point there will be just maybe one person let's plays.
Yeah,
But the main aim is to have a couple of series with two people doing, or maybe three people doing a pod like a let's play together.
yeah.
That's the goal. But yeah, at this point, yeah, well, it's Christmas
Expect.
time, so yeah.
Yeah, it's December, so it's the busiest month for most people.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, we're hoping for at least just get at least one more podcast in the end
Yes,
of the year, like a New Year's
hopefully.
one maybe would be good, where we
Yeah,
just
where we
talk about how this year's shit.
reflect on tomorrow night on what happens at the video game awards, and we are utterly disappointed because let's face it, we're cruising for a bruising, as it
we're
were.
just we're just yeah we're just aiming for
We're
Overwatch to
talking
take everything.
we're talking shit, and we're keen to get hit for talking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We're keen for Overwatch to win every award and get the gold medal for best video game of all
Yeah,
time.
every time.
Mario.
I want like a 20 or 30 minute awkward thing where they just talk about Overwatch in the video game awards.
And it's
How
like
great it is.
all it is a first person MOBA. It's like, is that all? Yes, goodbye. Thanks for the money, cunt.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been the
Jeff Keighley better tie his shoes properly in the Game Awards and doesn't trip. And that Doritos packet
will
from Andrew.
Hideo Kojima be allowed to attend this year? Find out tomorrow night. Yes.
Will Nintendo actually show game footage of Zelda which doesn't have frame rate issues?
Will it be
Saying that
pre-rendered or will it be actual gameplay? Will it be on the
will
Switch or will it be on the Wii U just to fucking piss you off a bit more?
will it actually run properly? Because I remember the
30
Switch.
frames at 720p. Beautiful, beautiful. Industry standard 720p at 30 frames.
will
30
we
frames per second.
will we get anything new from Rockstar or Andromeda? Probably not. We're probably just gonna get a title card.
Yeah.
trailer from like Andromeda.
I'm looking forward to everything that's coming. Uh, Wrap that up, nigga. Oh, whoa. I went the whole podcast without saying it, but I had to drop the beans, didn't I?
You dropped it. You
Cut this
dropped.
umbilical cord, dude.
Yeah.
Finish
this
it!
this is the end of the Unremarkable podcast. If you didn't learn anything today, that's your fault from listening to our
If you
podcast.
didn't
But
like it,
yeah,
it's your fault. So, see you next time.
see ya. Bye.